Hello everyone, welcome. This is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I have a really fun project share today, a little different than most of my videos, but I always enjoy when I get a chance to do a design team project for VectoriaDesigns. They have the most incredible journal supply designs. If you have not checked out their Etsy shop, you can find the link in my description box below. So they've released a new paper pack that is writing themed. Well, it's not just paper pack, it has ephemera and elements as well. And one thing I would say about VectoriaDesigns element pages is they think of everything. They fill in every little space with all sorts of goodies, so there's so much to use. So what I decided to make from this writing kit are these writing, like stationery writing journal ephemera folders. You could use them for letter writing, you can use them for journal decorating, you can use them for happy mail. There's so many things you can do. You can even repurpose these folders to turn them into journal covers. So this paper is beautiful. This is just a scrapbook double-sided cardstock that I recently bought off of Facebook Marketplace, and such a lovely lady was selling her stacks of used paper, and or not, the paper isn't used, but you know what I mean, her hoard of paper she wasn't using. And there were 3 of these lovely designs. There may be more, but there were 3 together anyway. And I thought, these are gorgeous. So I didn't want to take away from the simplicity and beauty of this damask pattern. But if you look really carefully, you'll see a little bit of brown script. So I used the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Ground Espresso, which if you haven't tried it, it's a very rich brown. So there's just light script. I used a Graphic 45 stamp. Light script throughout. You could decorate this up. I've inked it around with ground espresso as well, but I wanted to leave the simple beauty of this. I folded the bottom up here to make a pocket, and then there's a label. So each of these are similar. I'll go through them, but there's differences. So one of the labels from the kit I put right there, and then there are stationery pages, and then little cards and ephemera you could slip in with your letter. Each folder has 8 stationery pages. Now these are journal pages that I kind of distressed, kind of ripped around the edges / distressed, inked, and then also tore down the middle so we actually had stationery pages. On the left side, there are 4 double-sided pages. So these are the journal pages from the kit, but I turned them into stationery pages, which you could, of course, put into journals, write a letter on, or note on, fold in half or thirds, clip in a journal. So many things you can do. I love the writing and nature theme of this. I've added some, of course, ground espresso around the edges. The edges are kind of ripped and distressed. And then I've done some stamping on some of them, like I have a postmark stamp that I've used on some. I've used it down there as well. I've used it there as well. But these pages, and then I've used some script stamp on here. These pages are so pretty. I love the vintage like pen nibs and the vintage pens. I love the pops of purple. So gorgeous. And then there's also, each of the folders has a little scrappy paper pad using ephemera elements from the kit. So these are all little papers that come in the ephemera pages of the kit. And that way I thought you could write notes, you could put addresses, you could rip out and use, you could tuck in a journal. And they're inked with ground espresso as well. And then each one has some little kind of pocket with little die cuts or tiny ephemera pieces. This is in a library card. I backed it with one of the background pages from the kit. This was from a book, The Kids Book of Canada's Railway. It's an actual Canadian, I got this from Above Par Crafts a long time ago, and I decided this was the perfect time to use it. And then there's 10 little die cuts. So I've taken like the background pages and I've die cut like little tags. This like feather pen was part of the kit, and I cut it out. And then just different parts of ephemera that I've die cut out. Also some wallpaper tags and tickets that are coordinating. A music vellum ticket that's coordinating. And then these are from the ephemera as well. Just die cut into sweet little tags that you can glue on your pages, your journal pages, attach on your envelope or something like that. And then there's also a journal card. This is one of the journal cards. I backed it with one of the background pages that comes with the kit. Stitched it with this lavender thread, which goes good with the purple, and then inked it with ground espresso. On the other side, there's more writing pages, and each, there are 24 sheets of journal pages in this kit, plus background pages on top of that. So I printed them all double-sided, and then 4 to each side, so 8 to each folder. So each folder has different pages in it. So if you order more than one folder, you're getting different pages. So that's a lot of fun as well to have differences. I made a little like bookmark tag. This is just a scrapbook paper, and then this label is from the kit. These are from the kit. I've backed it with wallpaper. These are all stitched around from the kit, backed with a background page from the kit. And then from the kit, backed with a background page. And there should be 5. I only see 4. So I might need to add one more to this kit. That's funny. And then you can see pretty much the same here. There's these gorgeous writing pages. They're all slightly different because there's so many pages in this kit. And then your little scrappy pad backed with wallpaper. Here's the little pocket for this kit. This is a wallpaper pocket with 10 little die cuts. So little wallpaper die cuts, and then little background pages and ephemera die cuts from the kit. And I just tucked that there. This label is a little postcard that came from the kit as well. Over here there are more pages. So beautiful. I love the typewriters. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Some of them are really ripped and inked up. The ephemera is a little bit different in each one. There are probably some that are the same because I did print a couple copies, but this is just backed with a typewritten scrapbook page. This is one of the pieces of ephemera, and then scrapbook paper. This is a writing fluid ink, so I just made a little tag. This little paper clip is from my supplier Yvette. She sent that, and I just used it here. A little library card from the kit, backed with background paper from the kit. Again, from the kit. And this image right here is from the kit, and I just put it on some wallpaper. That was really pretty. And then last but not least, we get a look at it again. So here's more, I mean, these pages, look at those pen nibs. I love old pen nibs. This would coordinate so well with almost any writing or nature journal that you would make. Here's the little pocket, and then there's die cuts again from the ephemera. Little backgrounds, tickets and labels, little postcard. So like these tags, the tag didn't come in the kit. This floral did, and then I used a die cut machine to do that. So background paper and then a die cut machine, and that's how I made those coordinating little goodies. Again, here's your little scrappy pad, little journal card backed with scrapbook paper, more pages. We're getting really grungy here. Added some stamping to some of them. All inked up, and this one says handwriting. This label is from the kit. This is an embossed ivory cardstock, and I've stitched this on. This is from the kit, and then I've inked with ground espresso. There's a library card again. This is hand-painted paper, backed with wallpaper, backed with scrapbook paper, and backed with scrapbook paper. So that is what I have come up with. These are all for sale in my shop. It'll say quantity 3, and you will get a random one since they're so similar. Or you could order, of course, more than one if you want, but you'll find them in the Lindsay's Handmade section. And then you can also go over to VectoriaDesigns and purchase this writing pack. You don't want to miss it. It is beautiful. You will love it. It is so pretty to use all the little bits and pieces in your journals, or to create like little happy mail things, perfect for writing a note to your friend or something like that. Maybe even more masculine, like birthday cards and things like that. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you VectoriaDesigns for asking me to create this video. It was a lot of fun, and I did it on a relaxing Sunday afternoon, and it was really nice. I hope to see you all tomorrow for another video.